Hi there and welcome to the next instalment of the work in progress on Maggy. Here we're now performing all the height sample deformations on the GPU. So this is the first time we've seen the Perlin noise functions being used purely on the graphics card instead of being done by the CPU. What we found now is obviously it's a hell of a lot faster, and we're also using the Perlin samples to produce the texture you're seeing as well. So now you can get a kind of rough idea what the height samples would look like once we start doing them per pixel and also normal mapping them. As you can see, the geometry density is far higher than it was before running at the same frame rate because all the grunt work is being done on the GPU. If we ramp up the mesh density there, you can see we're kind of nearly at 1 triangle per pixel-ish. Way too high, and with a number of octaves it doesn't give any extra detail anyway. So as you can see, the details looking a little bit more realistic now, looking more terrain-like. But as we get closer to the pole of the planet, you can see a pinch point form where all the noise lookup coordinates come to 0. Resulting in a ghastly mess. Does got some interesting marine features though, like these trenches which you can zoom along. The Perlin noise system being used here on the GPU is referenced from some work done on the open source communities by a cracking guy called Jeremy, who has done some fantastic work converting his shaders from ones used in Unity 3D to OpenGLSL for me to use. So I'll be publishing these as part of the open source again to give something back. And I'll probably be doing a little blog article on the Dominium website dedicated to all this terrain work we've been doing. So this time we've got some normals being calculated now, so we're now lighting on a per pixel basis and elevating that height information on a per pixel basis instead of just every vertex. As you can see, the difference is dramatically improved, far more detail available. I've now implemented 6 noise functions so we can experiment with them. We can select them at will, muck around with them, etc. Change and tweak all the parameters so we can start searching for those categories of terrain types that we're after to do mountainous versus flat versus dune versus cratered and so on. As you can see, the surface of the sphere is pretty flat. That's the geometry we're rendering. And then when we go back to the shader, you can see it looks a lot more detailed. And we can increase this level of detail as well, so we just got to tune and balance everything as we go.